Hi everybody. As you can see, it's pretty cold and I'm sitting at a truck stop in Fargo, North Dakota. This is Sergey with the Landstar, but I don't want to talk to you about the weather, even though it's been awful the past few days, but I want to do a quick review of my new GPS by Rand McNally. It's the same company that produces popular tracking maps, and that's one of the reasons why I got this GPS, because these guys know trucks, they know tracking routes, and I wanted to go with a 5-inch display, but the TA truck stop in Monroe, Michigan, where I was getting this, sold out that model, so I got this one, and actually I'm pretty happy that I did, because it's a gorgeous display, very detailed, very sharp, very easy on the eyes, and you have all the information in front of you. And of course the most important feature here is if you click on this, there's truck tools here and truck info, and that's where you can specify your truck dimensions, whether you have the trailer or not. See over here I have a 48-foot step deck trailer. This is my width, my height, my weight. So in this way you're sure that the GPS sends you on the correct tracking route. So you don't have to be afraid of bridges, low bridges, weak bridges that cannot support, let's say, 80,000 pounds, stuff like that. And I should say it's accurate probably like 95% of the time. Only once in the past 4 months it happened to me where I was on a regular trucking road. There were a whole bunch of trucks, and that was the only actually road to that mine where I was delivering this equipment. But for some reason this GPS was telling me that I had weight that exceeded the posted legal weight limit for that particular road, so I don't know. Another thing here in the same truck tools menu is this timers and logs. That's another feature that I really love, is you can see all your logs in here. Like, I work for Landstar, so we have to submit our IFTA reports, and this thing here will specify your mileage in every state, and I usually reset this after each trip, and it's very handy. And also these timers here, I programmed my maintenance, like I change my oil, let's say every 20,000 miles, and then every 10,000 miles I do lubrication of the truck and trailer. So this thing here is like a timer, so it keeps track of that. So and also if you want, they even have this driving day on duty day, but you have to do it manually each time when you stop. But this can be handy when you want to keep track of your available driving time. Okay, and one other thing I like about this gadget is that it's very well made. It's like quality design, quality construction, and I would say it's very user friendly. Like, for example, here, if you can see, the suction cup is pretty big. It never vibrates. It holds the GPS, even though it's pretty huge, holds it steady. And the best part is here we have the rails, right? So you don't have to detach the entire thing from the window. All you have to do is just lift this up, and it just slides out. So whenever you leaving the truck, and let's say if you just want to take it with you, or maybe just hide it in the truck, it's very easy to do. And that suction cup never falls off, it stays there like glued. Okay, and what else do I like about this? Well, the voice is pretty loud, that's pretty important in a big truck, right? Also, just to give you a quick picture here, let's say right now I'm on a route to Kapuskasing, Ontario, so that shows my destination. And over here you can specify what you want to see: arrival time, which actually is shown in the local time, or you want to see remaining time. Sometimes I just use this because then it gives me an idea how many hours I have to drive, right? So here it shows your speed, which is pretty accurate digital speed, so it helps you avoid tickets. And also when I'm driving, it'll show here the current legal speed. One thing that I never saw on a car specific GPS is that thing, and it's, again, probably like 99% of the time it's accurate in US. In Canada it does not work as well, but in the States you always see that current speed limit, and if there is two speed limits, one for cars, one for trucks, it will say truck speed limit, you know, so much, let's say 65 miles per hour, you know. And it also warns you when you enter a town and you come to a, you know, to a speed zone, let's say 45, 35, 25, this thing will warn you well in advance when your speed limit changes. So very, you know, thoughtfully designed and really, you know, truck specific. This is not a toy for, you know, casual traveler. This is for professional truckers who spend time on the road in a heavy big truck with heavy weights. Okay, and also here, this of course is like a compass, right? But if you click on this, it gives you three options: heading up, north up, 3D view. I always use this north view because you see this way, this is north, this is west, east, south, right? And all these icons are also customizable. But I love this because this gives me more information where I want to go. And you see here, if you can see, it says Petro on that little icon. That's where I am. I'm at a Petro truck stop in Fargo, North Dakota. But that's what it is. And another interesting thing is that since it's truck specific, so even points of interest are, you know, geared towards trucks. You see here, I want to find a point of interest. Let's say I want to find the point of interest, you know, near my truck. So I just, the first screen you see is all truck specific, right? Travel centers, scales, truck dealers, you know, weigh stations. It's great. I usually go in here. Let's say if I want to find a place where to stop, and you see right now it gives me distance and where the next truck stops are. So really convenient. You know, very well designed again. Basically a joy to use. And also it comes with this USB cable, so you can hook it up to your computer and, you know, update your maps. So far they haven't charged me yet for updating maps. And what else? Oh, one more interesting feature is that if you don't like something, you know, or if you have a suggestion, there's a button here. See, it says Tell Rand. So you click on that and you can basically write a quick note. It shows here your location, right? And you can write a quick note like map suggestion, location suggestion, whatever. And then next time when you hook up to your computer, and if you have an internet connection, that note will be sent directly to Rand McNally. And I did a couple of emails like that, and I already got some feedback from people at Rand McNally, so they're actually reading those emails and they pay attention, which is of course good because none of these GPSs is perfect, you know. They all make mistakes. Like for example this one, sometimes in some parts of Michigan it still shows the truck legal speed as 55, and the same in Chicago, Illinois, even where it's already high, it still shows 55. So when I wrote those emails, I sent it back to Rand McNally, so hopefully they're gonna take care of them in the future. But all in all, a great device, highly recommended. So Rand McNally 5-inch or 7-inch will fit your budget. This model now with the big screen is selling for $450 in US. I think I paid close to $500. Now it's on sale. And the smaller version, 5-inch model, is selling, I think, close to $400. Okay, this was Sergey Drachev reporting from Fargo, North Dakota. Take care.